Okay, the Leprechaun back at it. Today we're gonna talk about this dock port strike, dock worker strike on the ports, Maine to Texas. It's a big little thing that's going on right now. Big little thing. It's a thing that's going on right now. Some of the headlines be reading: dock workers at port from Maine to Texas go on strike. A standoff risking new shortages. Dock worker strike shuts down ports in the east, threatening big hit to the U.S. economy. White House sides with union as U.S. dock worker strike enters the second day. This article I'm about to read from is from Fox Business. Headlines read: prolonged port strike could shake up the oil and gas industry, experts say. The union dock worker strike that began early Tuesday, impacting dozens of U.S. ports, is not expected to disrupt the oil and gas industry right away. But experts say that it will eventually change if the work stoppage lasts long enough. The Department of Energy issued a statement after the strike began, saying the shutdown of the 36 East and Gulf Coast ports will not impact crude oil, gasoline, natural gas, and other liquid fuel exports and imports, as such operations are handled by other workers. Therefore, the strike will not have any immediate impact on fuel supplies or prices. In response to the DOE statement, oil and gas expert Adam Ferrari, CEO of Phoenix Capital Group, told Fox Business, "While you can say there might not be an immediate impact, there is still the consideration of the overall economic hit the U.S. will take across all industries, including the oil and gas industry." Ferrari, what a name, huh? Ferrari noted that the East and Gulf Coast ports are responsible for approximately half of U.S. container imports. So if the strike heightens, he says, it is possible that the entire supply chain is affected. U.S. shoppers start to stock up on essentials as port strikes pressure prices to go higher than ever. That's crazy too, that, you have some people that say, oh, it ain't gonna affect the price, this, that, and a second. Any reasonable, logical human knows that when, these ports, when people are going on strike, when people aren't, there to do their jobs, thousands of people, multiple ports, stretching from the east to the south, vice versa, and whatever. Any logical person with half a brain knows that the prices will go higher, whether you're talking about gas, oil, food, groceries, and any other commodities. I don't know, there might not be an immediate effect, but come on, a week from now, a month from now, 6 months from now, we are going to feel it. Just like I believe we haven't even felt the full effect of COVID yet. All these high gas prices and food prices definitely is a part, what you see now is a part of what took place in COVID a few years ago. Business groups call on Biden to intervene in port strike. The Associated Builders and Contractors, the National Association of Wholesaler Distributors, the National Retail Federation, the National Association of Manufacturers, the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, and other groups have issued statements urging Biden to use his authority under the Taft Hartley Act to force ports to resume operations while labor negotiations continue. The president said over the weekend that he would not intervene in the port strike, saying he doesn't believe in Taft Hartley. U.S. seaports from Maine to Texas will be impacted by the strike. Those ports collectively handle about half of the U.S. imports and also critical hubs for exports from American business. Analysts by J.P. Morgan estimated the daily cost of a port strike by East and Gulf Coast port workers would cost the U.S. economy between $3.8 billion and $4.5 billion per day as operations slow. Okay, so people on social media are saying that the real reason why these dock workers are on strike is because they're hearing screams in the shipping container. They're hearing little children cry, talking about the human trafficking stuff. And we all know it's big, it's huge, and the past few years been getting a good light shined on it. If you haven't seen the movie yet, go check out Sound of Freedom. Interesting that this is happening just, few days, weeks, however long it's been, not too long. Diddy's house getting raided and Diddy getting arrested. And then I did some digging and realized a couple of P. Diddy's houses are right next to some ports, right next to some docks. He has his own little island and stuff. And, it's very interesting that this is happening right after P. Diddy gets arrested. If you ask me, he's spilling the beans. He's letting it be known, just like Epstein did. And we all know what happened to Epstein. Hopefully the same doesn't happen to Diddy. Hopefully the next president that gets in there, whether it be Kamala or Trump, goes after these people and goes after this human trafficking stuff. Very interesting stuff that's happening in the world. It's a great time to be alive. I'm just praying to God. God bless us all. And hopefully we can get through this together and put an end to human trafficking. We can put an end all this BS that's going on in the world that's disheartening and hurting us, hurting humanity, hurting the world. Let's elevate. Let's rise up. Hit that like button. Throw your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. What do you think about this Longshoremen dock port strike? Do you think it's about money and finances like they say? Do you think it's about the human trafficking? Do you think Diddy had something to do with this? Let me know. I appreciate all my viewers. I love all my subscribers. And I'll catch you on the next one. Much love, peace, blessings, much gratitude.